Okay guys, we're here again with our Whirlpool Cabrio. What we're going to be doing today is replacing the drain pump. Now the drain pump is on the bottom of this thing, so we're going to have to do some moving and some tipping over to get, where it's the easiest to replace that thing. Sometimes people just lean them back up against the wall behind it, but if you hadn't ever done it before, that can be kind of hard to get in there and do what you need to do with your bolts and everything. So we're going to do it the easiest way, and that's just to get you a clear spot, at your house, pull this thing out of the hole, and find a good spot that you can lay it right on its front. Now, if you need to put a piece of cardboard down or a sheet or something to keep the front from getting scratched up, go ahead and do that. You also going to probably want to get a piece of tape and just tape this thing down to the front where the lid doesn't pop open on you. But I'm going to set up behind the machine, and we're going to tip this thing forward, and we're going to get to showing you how to replace the drain pump. Okay, here we are behind the machine. One more quick tip before we get started. If you got a shop vac, just a good thing to do just to save you some headache, it'd be to take the vacuum and the hose coming out the vacuum, just grab the hose off the washing machine. Let me set the camera down. And turn it on and just put them together like that and just let it suck all the water right out of the machine. And you can feel the hose, it'll start jumping like this. You'll feel the water going through it. But let it run for a minute or two. That way you can make sure all the water's come out. And what that'll do is when you get to taking the pumps off, you won't have to worry about water spilling out at that point. Okay, now what we've done is we've got our machine laying down on the front where we can easily access the back, or the underside, I'm sorry. So when we look under here, we'll notice the drain pump. And over here is the recirculation pump. Don't get those two confused. The drain pump, if you look up in, you can see where it actually comes out the back of the machine. So just kind of give it a look. It's going to be the one that's, if you're laying it down on its front, it's going to be on the left hand side if you're looking at the bottom. But that's the one right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by unplugging the wire harness, which is going to be on the back side. You can see. Camera to focus. There we go. Take those two wires off. Like that. Second one off. Like that. And now I'm going to set the camera down where you can have a better view of the whole thing. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 screws out. That's the 5/16. Just to give you idea what the screws look like. That's them there. Okay. Now usually the new pump comes with this hose here, so you won't have to save that, and you can actually take the clamp loose up here on the tub. So we're going to do that. Take that loose, and then we got to take the one off of the drain hose loose. Now you'll have to save this clamp. Okay. You can see, even though I did the vacuum, a little bit of water still spilled out. Okay, what you're going to have to do is save the clamp off of this. It comes with the one closer to the pump, but it doesn't come with that one. So you'll have to save that. And then we're going to grab our new pump, which I'm just going to use the old one. And we're going to take the clamp. We're going to put it back on, like that. And we're going to slide it into position. Okay, now the drain hose has got a little tab here on the pump. and the drain hose has got a little slit in it. So you want to slide that tab up into that slit while you're putting the hose on. And then we'll go ahead and just slide our other hose on the tub, like that. Grab this clamp. Put it down, make sure it's good and secure. Okay, and then we're going to grab our other clamp on the drain hose and pull it down. Like that. And usually the pump also comes with new screws, so if you got them, use them. Just throw the old ones away. So just stick the new screw in. I'm sorry, I didn't see the cardboard hanging over here. We'll have to slide that back up. Just take a second. There we go. Okay, tighten that back down. Okay, now we're going to hook these wires back onto the pump. It doesn't matter which one goes where, just as long as one's on one and one's on the other. Okay? Alright, now we're going to come around and we're going to stand our machine back up. Okay, now that we got our machine back up, we're done. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and hook the hoses back up, hook the drain back up, and start it, and just kind of watch it real close. You know, doesn't hurt to double check behind you, but just kind of watch the edges real close. Make sure that there's no water coming out. Sometimes those hoses are kind of hard to get back on, so you just want to, you know, make sure nothing's leaking before you cut it on and let it run a full load. So just watch it there for a few minutes, let it fill up with water, and make sure you don't have any leaks. If you want to, you can tip the front back, kind of look up under there, see if you can see any of those leaking, because you can see all those pumps and everything from underneath if you just lean it back. But anyway, other than that, that's all there is to changing the pump. So thank you for watching.